Good morning, Adventure Nation. The trouble with traveling at night is that you guys don't get to see how we get here. So we've magically showed up in Myrtle Beach and we're gonna take a look around, although the weather is not playing nice.
Nope.
This is the Motorhome Experiment. So we left Charleston because the weather wasn't playing nice. We just blasted up the coast a little bit to Myrtle Beach, where we spent the night at wonderful Walmart National Park. Walmart?
There it is.
Walmart National Park. And we're gonna explore a little bit of the area. The weather is not great today, so we're just gonna walk around, see a couple of things. Myrtle Beach is very touristy.
Yeah, we're not gonna give that much time to Myrtle Beach because at the end of the day, we notice it's just all about the beach or golf. And in a day like today, you cannot do either or.
Either or.
So the only left to do is all the touristy stuff. It's like the malls, shopping, the Ripley's Museum, that kind of stuff. So we're not really into that kind of touristy stuff.
Yeah, we don't mind touristing
like
some of the historic homes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But when it comes to all the Ripley's wax museums and all that kind of stuff, Wonderworks and all that crazy things, Myrtle Beach is a lot like Orlando's International Drive in that respect, where it's got a lot of that kind of stuff.
Yes, and the only thing that caught our attention was the gardens. I can't remember the name of it, but it's not a good day for it either. It's gonna be raining on and off, and trying to be outdoors, walking on the gardens with that, not so pleasant.
So we're gonna take a quick look around Myrtle Beach, and then we're gonna head on up the road a little bit. So
yep,
let's do this.
Let's go.
Where we stayed at Walmart last night was actually Garden City, just south of Myrtle Beach, and we're now rolling up US 17 towards Myrtle. And you guys won't be able to see it as well on camera, but in the last 3 miles we've probably passed 4 mini golf courses. We've already passed a water park.
A lot of gift shops.
A lot of gift shops, yeah.
Souvenir shops.
And the whole time we were down in the St. Augustine area and that northeast area of Florida and Georgia, all of those areas around in there, not a single freaking car wash that would accommodate an RV. The last couple of days while it's been pouring rain, they're everywhere. It's crazy. It drives me nuts. But there'll be no washing of the motor coach for the next few days, at least, because the weather is not playing nice. And of course, as I say that, the rain literally stops and it gets nice, but we'll see.
It's not nice.
It's not nice, no. It's just kind of hinting at it raining. We are heading to the Outer Banks of North Carolina from here. So yeah, washing the coach is not really a necessity, but I had been wanting to wash it for so long that now it's just a moot point. As we're heading up towards Myrtle Beach, we will say that there's a couple enormous RV resorts. One that was Lakewood, I can't remember the other one, and then the third was Pirates Land. And our friends had stayed at Pirates Land, and we actually had a viewer reach out to us saying he's going to be staying at Pirates Land here in the next few days. But unfortunately, we're going to be up the road. But they look enormous, and they look very nice. That area there looks kind of cool up in there, but they're obviously working on it. If you have got a family, a bunch of kids, and you're looking to come and just do a beach mini golf entertainment extravaganza week, I think Myrtle Beach is probably a pretty good place.
There's really a lot of stuff to do, like a lot. But everything seems so, I don't know what's the word besides touristy. Like I said, just hotels, motels, water parks,
Shot ski,
mini golf, shopping, bars, ice cream, that kind of stuff. So great for families. It's not our thing, this kind of stuff. So yeah,
very tourist trappy, and not the kind of tourist trappy thing that we like. But it looks like a
I
party
think
place if you're looking for a party.
We like more like the historic or natural areas. Like if it's nature oriented or history oriented, we like that. Yeah, this kind of stuff not so much. I was telling Paul that I will do a weekend here, just like a 2-dayer here. Just go to the beach and do that. Go maybe and go to different restaurants and try them out. Maybe one round of golf or something like that. But that's about it.
We just found out that the CCMF, the Carolina Country Music Fest, is here this weekend.
Stay over there.
And that's why everything is blocked off and there's so much traffic here. Which means if there's a country music festival in town, I gotta get the heck out of here. Because I can only handle about this much country. That's it.
Unless it's in a good setting. Isn't
Even in a good setting, it's a little
I
bit.
don't
Yeah.
know.
That
What about-
Floribama bar, that was pretty cool, but that was a little bit different.
What about
But there's only so
about
much.
the song?
What?
In Texas. The
Amos
place-
Moses? The Jerry Reed song?
No, the place.
Oh.
Where you said you will
Lukenbach,
go.
Texas.
Lukenbach.
Yeah, I can handle about 4 bars of that song. Now, would I go to Lukenbach, Texas and see a country show in that country hall there? Absolutely. That I would do. And then I would be done with country for about a month or 6 or maybe a year. Not a big country fan, folks.
Okay, I think you
Comment away.
I think you make it very clear. Myself, I don't mind it.
It's sad and depressing.
Not all of it.
Most of it.
Not all of it. Most of it, yeah. I guess.
I want you guys to go to YouTube. Well, you're already on YouTube, but Google or search for Bo Burnham Pandering. That explains country music in about a 4-minute song. It's awesome.
It's a funny one.
Coming into North Myrtle, doesn't look much difference than South or regular Myrtle.
But just the streets wider.
Streets wider, mini golf, seafood, gift shops, bathing suit places, places with swordfish on the signs, and sharks. And another state change, we are into North Carolina. We didn't spend very much time in South Carolina, but what we did see was cool. Anybody looking for a V8 trike? A homemade jobby? Didn't know we'd be going to Bolivia this trip, but we are. But it's not Bolivia in South America, it's Bolivia in North Carolina. And we are arriving at the Outer Banks. And we're actually a couple of days early. We're going to meet our friends Kevin and Laura. And Kevin and Laura don't know that we're coming. But once they see this video, they'll know that we've been playing them like a fiddle.
They still think we are in Charleston, right?
Yeah, right now they think we're in Charleston and we're going to be in their campground tomorrow. They think we're not going to be here for another 3 or 4 days. So, hi Kevin and Laura. But we did not know about this place. We did not know about the Outer Banks when we started this whole journey. And I think it was when we were in Florida, one of you guys, and I apologize for not remembering who it was, but you'll know who it was, said, hey, are you guys going to the OBX? And we were like, the heck is the OBX? I Googled it and I was like, oh, heck yeah, we're going to the OBX. because you got to take a ferry to get out here, and then you get onto Ocracoke, and you got to take a ferry to get off. So there's actually one stretch where you cannot drive off the island. You have to take a ferry on and a ferry off. To me, that's awesome. So, of course, we're going to the Outer Banks. So it's not like we're going to make all of the suggestions that you guys give us, but please don't stop giving us those suggestions, and don't be upset if we don't make it to a specific attraction or area that you guys have mentioned, because again, we can't make everything. We want to, but
it's also hard
it's
for
just
us
tough
to research everything, like to know everything. It's like you're the guys that know your areas, what's cool about your areas. You can let us know and just give us advice.
Yeah. So again, whoever said, are you guys going to the OBX? That's how they put it. They didn't say Outer Banks, North Carolina. They just said OBX. And I was like, I don't have a clue what that is. Thank you so much. Looks like it's going to be really cool. The area is very cool as we drive out here. And yeah, Laura and Kevin being out here, that was just a bonus. We didn't know they were coming out here either. So very cool. You guys will remember Kevin for he was my assistant drone mechanic back in Silver Spring. So yeah, cool stuff. Love your suggestions. Keep them coming.
We are 19
Turn left to stay on US 30 East.
on the back of this gas station.
Well, they're probably right here. Monday through Saturday, 10 to 5. Ferry.
The Cedar Island ferry is to the left.
Oh yeah.
That's his.
So that ferry goes to who knows where.
Yeah. Well, there's more islands. So there's one of the other.
Continue on US
This
70
parking
East
lot.
for 8 miles.
Yeah, that parking lot.
Just in case the audio was no good on the other stuff, we'll do this. We're here at the Cedar Island Ferry Terminal. This is the terminal. It is now closed. I don't know what time it is.
8:30.
It's about 8:30. We are in lane 1. We're the first spot in lane 1. And I don't know if you see over here behind us, you can see lane 2 and 3. And that's lane 1 and 2 of people with reservations. We do not have reservations. It is absolutely still and silent out here. No other people around. But we'll be first in line when morning comes. We'll see what happens. Good morning, everybody. Thought I'd bring you guys out here and show you the ferry landing first thing in the morning. It's about 5:30. This is to the east here. This peninsula actually faces out to the north. This is the west over here. Oh, these guys just pulled up. I don't know where they think they're going. Maybe they've done this before, I don't know. Pretty quiet here first thing in the morning. The moon is still out. It's kind of cool. And it's pretty quiet here. The wind has calmed down since last night. So hopefully the crossing this morning over to Ocracoke is not quite as rough as it seemed like it might be yesterday. Actually a little bit of a chill in the air. It's the first time we felt that in a few months. So it's kind of cool. And time to go back in and have the coffee and wake Lori up. Super quiet out here. That's something we don't see too often there. That's a sunrise. 6:10 or so, they just opened up the gate here and starting to let a few people in. 3 so far. There was only 4 people here this morning that looked like they had reservations. And then we're the only people waiting on our side without reservations. So, interesting. How you doing this morning, sir? Good morning. No, ma'am.
Are you towing that car?
Yes, ma'am. We're at total length about 55 feet. Two of us, unless you include our cat. No problem at all. Thank you.
Have a good trail.
Take care. Bye-bye. Cedar Island rest area. This is the Cedar Island Ferry. They make the welcome center here at the ferry landing look very inviting. Sit here in your rocker. Just rock away while you're waiting for the ferry. Dude, what are you doing out here? Hey, you. What are you doing out here? It's like all these strange smells and sounds and stuff. He's like, oh, now I'm gonna just mark my spot here and be king of the road. I didn't even know we were underway. I was walking out here and didn't even know it. I was coming up the stairs.
It's that smooth.
Yeah. So check this out. This is how close they've got us together. And what's weird is that then they didn't bring anybody else up that side. They kind of, I think they used us as the ballast for the very middle of the boat. And then what about down the inside here? Now see, they're pretty tight down there too. The only reason we're able to get in and out is we got lucky with our door.
If you were there, yeah, no. We would have been trapped.
See, the door comes out past the trailer and the stairs come out here. Or we might wind up hitting a car, or we definitely wouldn't be able to open our door to get out. We're guessing we're about halfway since the other ferry is here now.
You can see the remaining.
Almost into Ocracoke. For those of you guys who need coffee, they have coffee.
They have seats or they have tables with power. So if you need to power your laptop, go ahead. They have TV too on.
Yep. Just in case you haven't got your fix of news over the last little while, the lounge is really nice up here. So you can keep all your devices powered up and ready to rock and roll. And now we're gonna head back down and
They're kicking us out already.
they're like, get back to your vehicles. And here we are in Ocracoke. Ocracoke Island.
Very cool experience, for sure.
Yeah, that was an extremely cool experience. We're gonna stay here for a couple or 3 days on this island, and then we will head over to the next peninsula or island. I don't know what it is, but the only other way off of here is another ferry, so we're gonna do that in a couple of days. Okay, now we're gonna try and sneak up on our friends Kevin and Laura. Not really the best vehicle to sneak up on people in. You usually want something smaller. That's them right there. Well, first let's... No, well... Surprise!
I was like looking, I was like, oh shit, there's a motorhome coming in here. What's up, brother?
What's going on, man?
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yesterday he was asking you. And all
Hi there. How are you?
Awesome. Dude, holy shit.
We're gonna head over and check out the beach. As you can see earlier, I think we surprised our friends Kevin and Laura. I think that was a success. That means we weren't checking in as much with everyone, but we did finally make it out here to the OBX. The OBX is what it's called. It's actually North Carolina's Outer Banks. I only know it as the OBX because one of our viewers called it that. Very cool. The island we're on is kind of weird. It's Ocracoke, and it's only accessible by ferry, coming or going. So
It's not weird.
that's weird.
It would be bad if there was bad weather. But besides that, it's very nice.
Oh, it's very, very nice. But yeah, bad weather would not be a good thing.
Super soft sand.
This is a whole different perspective of the campground up here. There's Freya down over there. That's Kevin and Laura's coach right there. Cool. This big dune.
Yeah, we were one of the very few Class A's around here. Not everybody wants to come in a ferry.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a pain to get here, but you can see a lot of the campers or a lot of the tenters tent down here in the little area in the dunes. And then there's this big dune that separates the campground from the ocean. Quite the nice beach.
I know, but if we walk too far, how do you know?
What a great day we had out here at the first stop in the Outer Banks anyways, and that is Ocracoke. And we're actually on Ocracoke Island, and I think the little city is just Ocracoke. I don't know. Very cool little place, and it's the first stop as you come across from Cedar Island, or the other spot is
Somewhere in
Swan Quarter. So you can come across from Swan Quarter into Ocracoke, or you can come across from Cedar Island into Ocracoke. Either way, you're coming across on a ferry. The ferry ride from Cedar Island, I think, is 2 hours and 10 minutes, 2 hours and 15 minutes. And the ferry ride across from Swan Quarter is closer to 3 hours. But ferry is the only way onto the island. If this is your first time here, it'd be awesome if you subscribe to the channel, stay up to date on all of our travels, and you're gonna find some places you wanna visit. Might find some places you wanna avoid, but either way, that's pretty cool. And equally as cool if you liked the video. Thanks guys, and we'll see you again soon.
Bye, guys.
Yeah, Ozzy too. Ozzy's like, I wanna come outside and
He's gonna
play.
come out. Come on. Come on. Don't be crying. Come out. There you go.
He wants in, he wants out, he doesn't know what he wants to do. Crazy cat.